As your business grows, you eventually reach the point where you need to add to your team. And many business owners are reluctant to hire new employees because it does the dreaded increases your overhead. And we've all been taught that increasing our overhead is bad. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 3 methods for turning new employees into great investments and not just increased overhead. Now, 3 great things happen when your employees are investments instead of overhead. The first is that they become more productive more quickly than ever before, and that results in higher sales and profits more quickly, which then results in lower stress levels for both you and the team when we make great investments in employees instead of just expenses. So let's talk about how we do this. The first way is with results-oriented position descriptions instead of the old-fashioned job descriptions. In the past, we did job descriptions where we had, here's the list of duties and here's the skills you need. And the list of duties was simply this list of all the things you wanted them to do. And that resulted in people that are good doers, but not necessarily good achievers. And we want to hire achievers. So we use results-oriented position descriptions, which define the role of that position in the company, and then the person in that position, what were they responsible for, the key areas of responsibility, and then the measures of effectiveness or KPIs. We have KAIs, which are key activity indicators, and KPIs, which are key performance indicators. So for each area of responsibility, we define these are the key activities that we're going to measure that you need to do. And these are the key performance objectives or outcomes. And so the whole job description turns into a position description that defines the responsibilities and the accountability. And the result is better performance. And then at performance review time, you're doing those, right? There's no surprises, and you know exactly what the outcomes were supposed to be achieved, and so does the employee. And that makes the performance conversations much better. So the second way we do this is by creating a 6-week training plan for new employees, also known as a 6-week learning plan. It's a training plan for the people who are training them, and it's a learning plan for the new employee. And I say 6 weeks. I've seen them as short as 4 weeks, as long as 8 to 10 weeks for more complex roles and positions. But the key is new employees come in and they're just bombarded by seeing all kinds of things in the business, and they try to learn it all at the same time. So the training plan, learning plan tells both the trainer and the employee who's learning, here's what I expect you to learn and master in what order. So for week 1, it says you're going to see these 50 things, but you're only going to be expected to master these 2 things. In week 2, you're going to continue to see everything, but by the end of week 2, I only expect you to master these additional 2 things, so on and so forth. It makes the job easier for the trainer, and it makes the job easier for the learner. And the new employee understands what they're supposed to learn in what order, and you're teaching them priorities, and you're allowing them to focus on becoming productive 10 times faster than when they try to learn all 50 things, and it takes them 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, maybe forever to master all 50, when you really just needed them to master 4 or 5 of them, and they could learn the rest over time. So the third way is to delegate, not just your tasks, but teach your managers that if this new employee is going to report to somebody other than you, you have to teach your managers how to delegate so that they are passing on the lower skill things and less enjoyment things to employees and to newer employees, especially as they come in, so that the managers and yourself, in that case, are focused on the higher dollar value things. So as an owner, I only want you working on $500 or $1,000 an hour activities, not $20 an hour activities. And so you need to look at what's the skill level required of the tasks that you're doing, and look at all the lower skilled things, and then say, which ones do you not enjoy? If there's something that you're really enjoying and it's fun, go ahead and keep it. But the things that you really don't enjoy, you're just doing it because you've always done it or because you've just never tried to delegate it successfully, and delegate that and learn how to delegate effectively as well. Remember, when we delegate, it's more than just, hey, do this for me. You have to say, do this and get this outcome for me. And that'll make that delegation more effective. So when you've successfully implemented all three of these, and even if you just do two of these three, you're going to get much greater results. Your team's going to become much more productive more quickly. Sales and profits are going to go up, and your stress levels are going to be much lower, as well as the team's. Now, if you'd like help implementing one or more of these strategies, go ahead and click on the link in the description and let's schedule a 15 to 20-minute chat to pick which one of those makes the most sense for you to get started and help you figure out how to get started doing it today.